What's up, everybody? Hazani here from Team Relinquished. We got Victor Merc, the other Dino player of our group, but also, you know, he's a Swiss Army knife. Today we were at PPG. We were playing in the regional, the Ghost from the Past regional. This is our profile from last week on Sunday. We played at our friend's store. Remind me of the name? Travis. We were playing at his store, Brandly New Open. We split top 2 over there. If I remember correctly, we both only lost once that day, and we beat the people we lost to, respectively. So I beat who Victor lost to, and he beat who I lost to. So it was what it was. But yeah, so Victor, tell us what you were playing.
Okay, so of course I was playing Dinos. I was playing going second Dinos. I was of course also playing that same deck today. I missed out on getting at least top 16 today because I lost in the last round, but it's whatever. I'll go over my matches for today. The matches for last week didn't really matter all that much. Pretty much today, I played I think 4 Shadal, Dogmatica, and Votes. Round 2 and round 1, I lost respectively. I drew dog shit round 1. Round 2, my opponent came late, and I drew dog shit both games we played, so it didn't even matter. Round 3, I played against Virtual World. I 2-0'd them. His good friend Nicholas. He's a good guy, just he, I guess, bricked all day. It didn't matter. I finally drew playable, that's all that mattered. Round 4, Shadal invoked. I 2-0'd them. Round 5, Shadal invoked. I 2-0'd them. Round 6 was Guru control. I lost game 1 because I had to use my entire hand out his field, and then he was able to just put my conductor face down and just attack over it, and just that's just really good to go to game 2. Game 2 was I made him go first still. I opened Cosmic, got rid of 1 card he needed, made him bait all his negates, and ended up OTKing him. Cool. Game 3, same thing. I activated Misk, he let it go. I activated the second effect to summon Archosaur, he let it go for some reason. He has a Dragoon on field, he has trap cards. Shit, I think he also had a Phoenix in hand too. He ended up wasting his Phoenix on my Oviraptor's normal summon. I was like, free. Oh, he went, there can only be 1. I outed that, making Phoenix and Hanger Tops and doing everything else. I just destroyed him that game. Round 7, I played against a mirror match. I messed up game 1. He made me go first. First time I went first all day for game 1. I went first. I made my normal field of Conductor, Dolka with a couple other cards on field. He goes, activate Misk. I negate that so I can still book his field. He normal summons Oviraptor. I negate that. I'm thinking, okay, he might not have like baby or anything. Nope. He activates Misk. Gets pops baby. I'm like, okay, cool. I messed up. It's whatever. Cleared my field. Couldn't kill me. And I cleared his field. Then I'm at 500, so he just attacked over anything for game. Game 2, I ended up getting 2-0'd, which really sucked. Game 2, I pretty much just bricked. I went first. I sided in the Wind Barrier package, and I just couldn't play. Let's get straight on to the deck profile now. Okay, of course, bread and butter of the deck. Oviraptor, best normal summon in the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's very
Best hand trap protection, triple Misk, of course. If you're not playing 3 of this, then you're not playing Dinos correctly. 3 baby Ceratosaurus, of course, I'm not dropping this anytime soon. I love this card at 3, and of course,
He doesn't play commons like a peasant.
Yes. 1 petite Pteranodon, of course, you still gotta play this. You gotta be able to summon Hanger Tops from deck.
As I said before, let that card come back to more than 1.
Yes. Double Archosaur. The only time this card is ever being played at 3. The only time this card's ever being played at more than 2 is only if Oviraptor gets hit. Other than that, I'm never going to bring this card to 3. Playing it at 1 is bad because if you draw it, then you don't do anything at all. Of course, the 1 Giant Rex. I'm going to hide this card for a second. This is a a tech card, one Giant Rex. Like Azani said earlier in his profile, this is not a brick. Even if you draw it, cool. Banish all pill. That's all you gotta do. All that matters.
Or it's discard fodder for the nightmares.
That too. Double Conductor, best boss monster in the game. Never gonna change. Hanger Tops, of course. If this card was at more than one, this card would be broken. Dinos would definitely be the best deck. Just go second all day and like some paint. I'd even start playing the Foolish Burial Goods engine again. It was that broken. The one Overtext, of course, negating spells and traps is broken. Also adds pill. The one Dog Ramp, because I am going second, of course. This card is broken. Especially when your opponent summons Dragoon or Mercado. You say, nope, just get rid of it. Okay,
Tell them what the Dragoon player told you about Dog Ramp.
Oh yeah, so the Guru player said, I don't think you can do that. I said, why? I said, you don't control a dino. There can only be one. Doesn't stop me from tripping your monster. He said, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't target. It just tributes for cost. That's it. Get rid of your Dragoon. It was funny.
My man thought Dragoon was immortal.
Yeah. Now, this last Dino card that I play, I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, but I don't care. Every time I actually saw it, it won me a game. It won me a game on Sunday in top 4, and it won me a game today. Tyranno Infinity. It's only common in my deck because I can't find a rare. I want a rare so damn bad. But either way, I summoned this thing at 9,000 attack today. I normal summoned it, by the way. I get this shit all player. One of the shit all players. He let me banish 4 for Mist, summon Ovi, summon Giant Rex, add this normal summon attack for game. It was busted. Other than that, I sided out every game, 2 and 3. It's only good for the surprise factor because no one was expecting it. It was just for fun. Next, hand traps. I only played 3 Gamma and the 1 driver, of course. There's only hand trap in main deck. It was mainly just for me for when I'm playing. I barely ever gammed on their turn. I mainly just gammed on my turn so I can literally get Misk off. It worked for the most part when I saw it. That's it for the monsters. Next for the spells. 3 Lost Worlds and 1 Terraforming. This isn't going to change unless I'm playing a different engine in the deck. Of course, best Rhoda in the game. Even better than actual Rhoda because it's at 3. Double pill because you have to play 2. If you play 1 and you draw it, then Archosaur's dead.
Or like that one time you drew both pills.
Yeah, I definitely drew both pills 1 game on Sunday and I still won. It didn't matter. The 1 Foolish Barrel, Stilling Cinder, send Giant Rex, send Mist, send Overtext, send whatever you need. Now, this is a card I'll probably get more flack on as well because this card I've been saying I probably wouldn't play. I hate Extravagance. I'm not playing that card, but I am playing Triple Prosperity. When I saw it, it did pretty good. I would only banish 3 at a time. There's no point of banishing 6. If you're banishing 6, then your hand is really dog shit. You just really want to see something. I sided out 1 almost every game 2 and 3 because I just didn't want to see it too often. It was a good card, but I just didn't want it like that. Next, going second cards. I played 8 going second spells. They're all broken in their own right. Of course, Double Droplet, still best spell in my deck. Because being able to negate a field and attack over with Conductor is broken. Next, to go with that, Double Dark Will No More. Because sometimes when you activate Prosperity, you're not OTKing anyway, so Dark Will No More just says, I'm still clearing your field. Next, Double Lightning Storm. Of course, for back row, and sometimes also for monsters. But mainly for back row. I've called back row every time I've used this thing today. It was always against a Shawl Invoke player where literally they have Schism. I know they have Schism. They have some other traps. I just say back row. Activate Schism. Well, I still can't play, but I didn't draw anything else. Then double Dark Hole. Dark Hole with any of the negators also just outs any field as well. It's broken. Also, when you go blow up all back row, blow up all monsters, OTK with Conductor. Simple as that. Now, I did play 44 cards in this deck today. I already know what cards I would take out to make it back to 42. I probably won't be playing 40 anytime soon, but it worked for the most part. Okay, extra deck. Okay, of course, I always say this every time. You always have to play yourself. Of course, yes, I say it every time. I don't care. Don't look at me like that, Zani. Always gotta rep my team as well. Of course, gotta put the Zane token as well, just because it's probably the best looking token out of that bunch. Why are you trying to fuck Zane? Why are you trying to fuck a guy? Okay, extra deck now. Extra deck. Link Rabel, Secure Garden, of course. It's easy to go into with Archosaur just to make Pill live. I played the Repo Duckus because I do decide to win Barrier Statue. This gets me into Smorg. This card's busted. There's a couple times where I just summoned this today and people just scoop because like, yeah, I'm dead.
They know,
I'm dead.
They know what's happening.
Pentastag is always broken. It's always going for gain. The One Nightmare Cerberus is good for popping the token every once in a while when you actually need to. It's also kind of a flex spot. You can play almost anything inside of it. The One Side Frame Lambda. Of course, make this when you know you have Gamma in hand so you can keep on using Gamma. The One Phoenix. Fuck back row. One Unicorn. Fuck problematic cards in general. The One Samorg, because like I said, I side the Windberry statue. And of course, the One Axis Kotaku to go for game. Now, cards I mainly got rid of off Prosperity was some more, like cards I wasn't using in the main deck already. These two and maybe some of my rank 4s, which the rank 4s, pretty Abyss Dweller. I never summoned this card today. I probably should have against the Dino matchup, but I thought Doka was a little bit better. The One Castel, the One Pretty Castel, because Alice Megaclops. Even though I do main Dogeran and 8 other cards that say I out Megaclops, it's just another out. And also, you can use this with any other link too to make some more. One Tornado Dragon. This card actually got summoned a lot today. It kept on outing the Shadal Trap. I already forgot the name of it. Doesn't even matter. Schism doesn't even matter. The One Doka. Card's the most used card in my extra deck for it, other than Link Karibo and Secure Garden. One Logia. I actually didn't summon this today. There's a couple times where I probably should have, but it didn't really matter all that much. That's it for the extra deck. Of course, the extra deck is expensive as hell right now, just because I like playing expensive cards.
Another thing to note. For cheap. Another thing to note about the Samorg link: if you summon the Wind Barrier under it, you can't target it. A lot of people keep forgetting that.
Yep, and it's free. Now, side deck. Still all player preference. It depends on what your locals is or what the tournament, like what's going on in the tournament and everything. I side deck Triple Lancia because this is probably one of the best hand traps right now. It's great against the mirror match. It's not that bad against Dragon Link. It's good against Shadal, Invoke, Dogmatica. It's good against Eldritch. Good against Tri Brigade. Anything. There's times where I literally would side out Gamma and Driver, side in 3 of these, and side in something else because Gamma's not doing anything. Next, of course, the One Bear statue for the Smorglock for going first. Next, the One Feather Dust for back row hate. Of course, double tactic talents, just like Zani's playing too. It's good to see it while going first, because when you do get hand trapped during the main phase, you can either draw some more cards, look at their hand, take out another hand trap. It's just broken at that point. It's also good going second, especially when there's a Dragoon on field. They negate, give me your Dragoon. Pop, attack for game, cool. Triple Cosmic. I wanted a quick play one that just said no to Schism, that said no to certain trap cards. Because there can only be one Schism. Some of them, they're all annoying. Next, for the traps I cited, for going first, of course, one pair order. It just says fuck spells. I'm not getting Dark Below no more. One red Ruru for any trap deck. Didn't actually draw it today, but I did side in against almost every Shadal matchup. And then last, 3 cards are 3 Ice Dragon's Prison. It came in more handy on Sunday. I actually drew it. I actually sided in more often. I didn't actually side in today at all. But it's good in theory. It's sometimes game ending for people, especially against Shadals. Gets rid of Winda. It takes Alice out of the game for them, so they can't even use it to fuse. And yeah, it's also good in the mirror match. Just then draw it. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I played 44 in the main, of course 15-15 for side and extra. Shout outs to, of course, my entire team, Azani behind the camera, for finally doing the deck profile for me since he's been procrastinating. Shout outs to Brian Rubens. Shout out to everybody that came to PPG today. Shout out to PPG in general. Shout out to my boy Roots. He's a bitch though. Shout outs to Haggerty. He's also a bitch. Shout outs to Michael Boneless. He's also a bitch. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's it. In the video.